Okay, hi guys, welcome to this November update for the 0 to 1 million portfolio. So if you remember, this is a portfolio that I started back in February, and the goal is to show that anyone can become a millionaire by investing into the stock market every month, not just with index ETFs but with individual stocks as well. So the idea is to buy one or two quality stocks each month, and so far it's been going really well. This is also a strategy that I've back tested on historical data. So this equity curve shows you the type of performance over the last 25 years. So what happened in November? Well, the first thing that happened in November was that the stock market had a very strong month. So the S&P 500, it didn't really pull back, just basically moved higher for most of the month. So that did mean I found it quite difficult to find some good opportunities. So one of the first things I did was to sell some of my Apple shares. Now, I wasn't particularly keen to sell these Apple shares, but the fact is the position was getting quite big in my portfolio. So the weighting was over 30%, and because this is a position that I've bought in February and then topped up in June, I decided that I would take a little bit of profit here with the market being so strong. I don't know whether it will be a good decision or not, but I think Apple shares will need to pull back at some point. So that's what I did there. And then the other thing I did in November was to top up my Disney position. So I bought Disney back in February as well. Then it's kind of gone nowhere for the last few months. Well, it's gone downwards basically for the last few months, and I thought it was a good opportunity to add on a few more shares. And as luck would have it, Disney released earnings which the market liked, and the market also likes the announcements about Disney Plus, the new streaming channel. So that one's done pretty well since I bought it. But again, these are long-term holds, so I shouldn't be too excited about any small gains early on. The other trade I made in November was also a stock that I already hold, and that's Alibaba. And I just felt that, we could go a little bit higher here, so I bought that. I bought some more shares in Alibaba. Actually, I was a bit nervous about this one with the Hong Kong tensions and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange listing, which I wasn't sure how that was going to pan out, but it actually panned out really well, and the stock's gone up about 8% since we purchased it. So again, not too excited about early gains because these are long-term holds. I want to hold all of these stocks for at least 10 years. So let's take a look at the portfolio performance in November. So yeah, overall the portfolio value is now increased to just over $13,000. Since we started it in February. So we've been investing just over $1,000 a month, and I did withdraw some idle cash as well, which I'll be reinvesting later, so that's going to give it a boost as well. So let's look at the total return. So the total return is 14.6%, so that's really good. If we'd invested in the S&P 500 each month, we'd be sitting on only 8.03%. So we're almost double the benchmark return. So we're doing really well, and so far we're proving that you can beat the market and you can invest. You don't just need to invest in index funds. So pretty pleased with how things are going. I'll check in back with you again in December and we'll have another look how we got on.